It's 7:30 in the morning. I figure with some cool lighting in the background, I'll do a little product review slash test for you. Today is a fishing rod. It's a little different than most fishing rod you see me use. It's a portable fishing rod. It's made by a company called Fox. Logo is similar to Fox Racing, but it's not. A spinning rod, 7 foot, rated to 5 to 15 pounds. So it's perfect for what I do as far as like the inshore fishing is concerned. It's 25 inches, comes with a really nice portable case. And believe me, I've broken plenty of rods trying to keep one in the truck. If I just go on a trip and use it for a couple of days and come back, no problem. But if I try to keep a rod in a one-piece rod in the truck, eventually it'll bust up. And believe me, some of these rods are pretty expensive. Once they're broken and stuff like that, you got to send it in, and the shipping is a hassle. And if you just try to fix the tip, which it's never the same. I've had them before, but you know what? The ones I get at like Bass Pro and stuff, they're very cheaply made, and they corrode really easily in salt water. And for the most part, they're made for fresh water. So they're pretty weak, and the action is horrendous. It's very soft, right? So this one, they made it specifically for salt water, as the name would suggest, which is the Bonefish Trek, right? Comes in 4-piece, very similar to like a fly rod. It's actually very compact, very well made. Looks like it's got an EV foam grip and it looks like carbon. Doesn't feel. It looks like carbon, but it's definitely not. I don't think so, anyways. Rated to 5 to 15, so it's good for artificials, and it's good for shrimp, which is great for bonefish, by the way. The #1 shrimp and crabs, baby. 4 pieces. Now, another thing, which is cool about it, is actually using a SICK guide, not by Fuji, it's made by them themselves. There's 2 little dots when you put it together, right? 2 little dots right here. You put it together, it makes it easy for you to align the rod. Now, a lot of people don't know, this goes for fly rod too, when you put your rod together, you do not just stick it in there and hopefully it'll stay, right? You put it in a 90-degree angle, like so. Oops, make sure I got the right one. Make sure you put it in a 90-degree angle, okay? And you twist along the way, and then you aligned it. This way, you are sure to have a very solid grip. A lot of people just put it in there and it breaks. I've done one myself. I have a fly rod in there. I did in a hurry because I saw a bunch of fish. I stuck it in there real fast and I busted it. Okay? What I like to do is put the first 2 half together. This goes with fly rod too. Then I put the second half together. Okay, this is the grip, so you want it just like this. 90-degree angle. Then you twist. Twist in, you got it. Then you put the 2 rods together. It's gonna rain on me, man. All right, so same thing here. You put it in there, and you twist, and you align the 2 little dots, okay? When you hold a spinning rod, I like to put depends on your taste and your comfort level, obviously, and what you're used to. I like to put my fingers between the thing, like the reel, like this. So I would fish it like this, okay? I took this to the Everglades and I used it for a few days. I like the fact that it's very soft in the tip, okay? Very soft in the tip, and it's not too slow where it bends all the way down here. You actually have somewhat control. The stiffer, the faster the rod, the more accurate you get. And I like that for salt water, because you got to cast very far. Now, when I was in the Everglades, I was in a kayak. And the one thing I did not like about this rod is the fact that it goes below my elbow. Now, bigger guys, that might be not a problem to you. I'm 5'7", and my arms are not that long. So when you're sitting down fishing in a kayak, this is constantly hitting you, right? Now, when you're standing up, it works great. Great, because it gives you a lot of leverage, right? You got a fish on, it gives you a lot of leverage. A lot of leverage, a lot of casting power. Foam is pretty comfortable. But that's pretty much my only knock. I actually like the action. Now, if they can move the grip down a little bit, like right here, and still keep it somewhat balanced, that'd be great. I like it, especially in a kayak. I don't like my my grip below my elbow because it does tend to hit you, especially when you're sitting down in a kayak. But for the most part, if you're standing up, it works great. It has double, triple mounts here for stability. Looks like the guide is really good. I have not even rinsed this one off as far as like after using it in Everglades about a month ago. And it seems to be holding up pretty good. 7 feet, rating 5 to 15. It's probably good to up to like a 1/4 ounce jig. 1/4 ounce is probably pushing it, but 1/8, 1/16 be perfect for this rod. Same thing when you take it off. Twist it when you take off. Whoa, getting weak. Also, when you put it on, make sure there's no debris and stuff in there, because when you're stuck with the sand or something in there, it'll actually scratch it up the carbon. And this carbon is fairly light too. Very, very light. Matter of fact, it comes with a sleeve just like a fly rod, even though I misplaced mine somewhere. And you stick it back in here, like so. Zip it up, and it's pretty much indestructible. So you're not gonna break it. I've actually had rods broken before, transporting to airports and stuff like that, but this is pretty stiff rod. For a spinning rod, lots of fly rods are like this, but this is the first high quality spinning rod that's portable like this that I've used so far. I've used a lot of cheaper ones and I never use it. It's corroded and busted up in the garage there. But this one I'm gonna keep in my garage. Not my garage, this one I'm gonna keep in my truck along with the spinning reel and a little small tackle box. That way if I see an opportunity on the road, it'll work out great. That way if I see an opportunity on the road, it'll work out great.